So for those of you who've been following the journey, you know that we had some difficulty finding a place to live. Okay, and that's what this video is about, for those of you who are following the drama, housing drama. We were homeless for about 3 days, and as you can see, we've done nicely. Fantastic value, fantastic place to be. The world's still flat behind me, but the most important thing that I want to share is what I learned from this. And you remember I told you, you don't need money. You really don't need money, but it's the hardest thing that you'll ever do, going without that thought of I need money. And we found ourselves in a flea infested. Dogs got them, cats got them, my wife got bit by them. I somehow managed to escape being bitten. I think it's because I'm in such good health. They don't like how I taste, truly. But so one of the things that I kept through that dark moment of, you know, this isn't how the book's supposed to go, is I was thinking, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And literally, the moment my wife said to me, she goes, you know what? We can clean it, we can paint it. And the next day, we went to the store, bought paint, bought everything to clean this place up and fix it up. And sure enough, about an hour into doing all that, we get a call from the guy of this house who says, come live here, boom, done. But we still stayed 2 more days because we'd made a deal with those people, and we honored the deal that we made with them. And it wasn't painting. That was in addition to that. We did that all on our own. But we told them we'd try it out for a couple of days because honestly we needed a place to stay. And flea-infested hole at that point was better than being out. Well, now we've got a place that still really allows me to show that the earth is flat. And all of this proves that there is a creator, and I'm not going to name what that creator is because, you know, if you know anything about sun gazing and how looking at the sun is good for you, Google it so you don't hurt yourself. But things like that, you come to find out that just about everything that they've ever programmed you with is a lie. So one of those things is you need money to live. No, you don't. Because if you know that you're okay, but that's the problem. You have to know subconsciously, like if you were going to, if living or dying was over this side, living was this side and this side was dying, and you had to throw your kids over one side, what's that subconscious place where you throw them? But on this side, you know you don't need money. That's how much it has to be. It has to be that snap reaction. It has to be that red octagon stop sign. What are you doing? You're already hitting the brake. You know, it's that kind of a response, and it's difficult. And I went through this last time doing it in a very programmed way, and I'm very proud to say I didn't have a meltdown at the darkest time. Because, you know, look, I look great here, don't I? You know, I'm all showered and clean, and, you know, I got this amazing view in the background. But you do not know where the other person has walked. Just like I don't know where you've walked, and I don't know what you're going through, and I don't know what your darkness is, but I know there's darkness because they see to it. They've seen to it that you think the world is a globe. They've seen to it that you think all the things that are good for you are bad. Milk has to be regulated. I mean, the foods have to go through a certain process to be called real, healthy, good food, where you have to pay a fee, but you can spray whatever crap you want on your food, and that's okay. Everything is backwards because everything that is bad is good, because if there's a creator and this place, for whatever reason, you cannot go with the official stories that you know. You have to take time to research these ancient cultures, and you'll find that there is a harmony to the hodgepodge that they all seem to have. It was a hodgepodge to me because I only accepted the things that I was shown through mainstream history. Aztec, what comes to mind? Rip out the beating heart. Aboriginals, what comes to mind? Black people who live in Africa, in Australia, in the movie Quigley Down Under. I don't know much about the Aboriginal culture. I've researched some of it, but all the things that you know, you're given these little spots of information about what it is. African people, you know, you think tribal, you think that type of mud hut kind of a thing. American Indian, you think teepee and smoke peace pipe and so forth. Those programmings were intentional. those things that you know that they're in our vernacular are intentional. You need to get to the root of those and find out what things you need to take out, because it's those million small things that don't seem to matter that keep you seeing a curve where there is no 8 inches per mile squared. Second mile is 32, third mile is 72 inches. That point on the far end up there, I don't know if you can even see it, it's 5.6 miles away. Done a little telescope. I'm going to get the telescope, going to do that one again. Go down here to the shore, film up to that shore. We can go a little further south. As long as we have good visibility, it's a good thing to do. But there's no curve, man. There's no curve, and the government that you think is the government is actually a front for a dark entity of supernatural beings that are in control of this planet, including all the space agencies of the planet, including all the bullshit you think you know about Antarctica being an island down at the bottom of a spinning 1,002 mile an hour ball that water sticks to. It's all BS. It's all designed to keep you a prisoner in your own mind. Money is one of the keys. Pull money out of your bucket of importance. Be okay knowing that you may not have money, you may not have a place to sleep, but you're going to learn something by going through that process that is priceless. Because I did it. I'm living it, people. I'm not sitting here telling you something that this is what we need to do. I'm doing it, and I'm doing the difficult things, and I'm seeing the rewards. This is where I live. And I'm not a millionaire. Far from it. I'm a hard-working, critical thinking man who knows he's been lied to his entire life about living on a spinning globe at the center of a demonistic heliocentric solar system thought up by some Mason, Einstein, and all those other idiots, and you bought the whole thing. I bought the whole thing. Now it's time to wake up, take back your power, realize you don't need money, realize shit just comes to you if you know it's going to. I hope you like this one. I hope it makes you feel like there's someone out there who understands and knows what you're going through. Drop me a line. I'm here. Thanks for watching. The Earth is still an incredibly amazing, beautiful, flat plane